Hi, my name is Andra. I need you to imagine something. If you were given a choice of either being stressed yet successful or closeted yet happy, which one would you pick? Well, I myself is still struggling with that choice. Well, that sums up the state of my mind as of now. Well, what is this all about? I want to show you a glimpse of my roller coaster like life and the thoughts of my future. So, the topic of today will be divided into three. First one is the impact of the environment to my well-being or my past. The second one is the core belief that have led me to who I am now, my current situation. And lastly, last but not least, my personal goals and dreams that will lead to 2035. Well, but I will not directly go to 2035 just yet because it's 15 years later. Ooh, so far. No, but I will present step by step from college to future jobs, expectation of jobs, and lastly, hopefully family. Let's go to the next one. I am going to start this by explaining to you all my side of story. As you can see, I believe that people's upbringing is different. Even though they're different, they are unique. And in my case, the society have shaped who I am now. What do I mean by that? I will show you one of the figures that have influenced me the most. As you can see from this picture, these are my family members. And then this is my sister, Indriana Vera Natalia. She is 6 years older than I am and much shorter than I am. As you can see clearly. But there's nothing wrong with that. And anyway, why I am introducing her to you is that she's very influential to me and I wanted to show you how grateful I am to have such an amazing idol like her. So, who is Indriana Vera Natalia? She got a bachelor degree from Universitas Pajajaran, Bandung, earlier this year in February, and right now she's working as a legal assistant in one of the most prestigious law firm there is in Indonesia, named Umbra in SCBD. Okay, I will describe my sister into three words. She's very ambitious, very responsive, and very creative. That's why I am very she's very inspirational to me. But well, this topic is not about my idol or something. Why I chose her to become my inspiration is that her interests they are all correlated with mine. She is also interested with law and history. Well, now I guess now you know how what I'm going to talk about next. Yep, college. It's very important. It's one of my future what do you call it, priorities. Since I am an 11th grader as of now, I only have less than 2 years for to finally head on to the next chapter of my life. And my sister, she gave me so many tips and tricks on how to pass SBMPTN. Yep, it's been a while since I thought about this. I really want to attend one of the best public universities in here for my bachelor degree. I don't know about master degree yet, probably abroad. But well, of course, my sister helps me through thick and thin. Well, that sums up on how I predict 3 to 5 years ahead. Let's go to the next one. Next one. My core belief. I know what you're thinking. Why is it important? It's about your future thoughts on the 2035. Well, why is this important to me? It's important because, well, why not? Core beliefs are the one that pushed me to always move forward, no matter what happens. Speaking of that, I've joined so many organizations, and not only I learn about leadership and all, I also learn about failures. They are important when I do mistakes, core beliefs, beliefs that makes me, they all make me always straight up my mind and focus and lastly move forward. So what I'm trying to say is that the world becomes bigger, it becomes harder, and it is all up to us whether we are going to survive that or not. And well, I did a little research online and it showed that as we grow, we become more competitive. So core beliefs act as a support, okay? And I've got a quote from a very famous TV show, BoJack Horseman. You are the only one you can depend on. That's my core belief. I also have one other quote from the website that I research in. We as society, we live in a society that is getting even more competitive. I think that is 100% true. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. 10 years from now, where will I be? 15 to 2035. Ooh, that's so long. Our last subtopic is about my personal goals and dreams. And I just want to tell you that I didn't pick these goals blindly. No, my experiences, just like what I have mentioned earlier, I've joined several organizations such as student councils, Jakarta youth camp groups, band choirs, and also having a business of selling cookies with my sister, as you may know. These goals did not come out of nowhere. I just want to remind you that. Well, what are the goals? I imagine myself in the future as a career woman with a side job of becoming a designer. This has been taught so many times, mentioned so many times, and well, I think it's a proof that I am serious. I am passionate about this. I will explain about, yeah, this one is very inspirational for me. Who is this? He's Curry Goat. He's one of the, what do you call it, best millennial designer there is. You can check his own page. And I think it's very inspirational for me to have a part-time job like that, as cool as that. Okay, we have finally come to the end of the presentation. Let me end by readdressing these important points of the talk. First of all, college is my biggest priority, and my sister is one of the stepping stones and inspirations. Secondly, I have acknowledged that the world is getting more competitive as I go on, so I should be the one that is triumph. And last but not least, the personal goals I just mentioned earlier as an international relations and part-time designer are still on my list. So lastly, what could I say about my journey? It has very it's been very rocky indeed, and I suspect that the future will be as well. But remember, I will always be better. We all will always be better. Thank you for your attention. That sums up my presentation.